Let's see. It says excellent connection.
Do we believe it? Not in 2020.
Let's see if this works. It says excellent connection.
Can you hear us?
Everybody give us a thumbs up if they can hear us.
Or, huh? Or, I don't know if we're having nasty weather so much as just the internet is just farting along.
Still raining. Thumbs up.
Yay!
There we go.
I guess we can actually say it now. You ready?
What is that?
Happy New Year.
It's not Happy New Year yet.
Well, it's almost. It's almost. Happy New Year's Eve.
I gotta set this back up.
Do I get to show my shirt now?
Yes.
Happy New Year! I am ready. Are y'all ready for a new year? Because I am ready for a new year. I'm ready.
I'm ready to get rid of
Get that new year locked and loaded.
So I just want to make sure everything is working. It says excellent connection. Everything looks good. So how is everybody doing? I did want to start off with saying I've noticed a bunch of people like on our Facebook going like, "Where's Joe and Rachel?
Where are they?
We haven't heard it.
Are they done with this keto thing?"
We took a much needed family vacation for the last 5 days. We went away with Caleb and Anthony because, you know, when you have a 19 and 20-year-old, you don't know how long they're willing to actually go on trips with us. So we just decided like we were going to focus on them and not focus on either of our channels.
Does 2020 teach us anything except for do it now?
That's right.
Don't wait. If you're thinking about getting into keto, you got somebody that's thinking about getting into keto, don't wait. Don't wait on stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
I am so glad we didn't. We had the most low-tech 5 days ever.
We filmed one video the whole time we were there, and that is a family edition of Keto Fear Factor.
Oh, my Lord.
Which I'm going to tell you right now. The first thing we tasted, Anthony and Rachel both like threw the food over their shoulders, and I had to go fishing for it. Because I'm like, there's bears here.
Wild animals.
You're throwing food in a state park, and there's black bears here. So I had to go find it all.
I don't think they would have eaten it.
Yeah, probably not. It was pretty disgusting.
It was gross, even for wild animals. Wild animals would be like, no, thank you. I'll wait till the next meal comes along.
By the way, we didn't say hello to anybody, and we didn't say who we are. So if you're new to our channel, I'm Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're Two Crazy Ketos. And here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and product reviews. And we talk about various keto topics. And we screw up live streams a lot of times.
Always. Usually always.
And every Monday, we sit down right here on this bench and we talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
But we do love you, and you can find us on all kinds of different social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon. That way, every single time we have 1, 2, 3 stabs at a live stream, you'll be alerted to it.
Yeah, so let's see who's in here.
I just put up in the Two Crazy Ketos family, before the bell even strikes, on January 1st, happy birthday to all the January babies.
That's true. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, we're fast forwarding or people are tired. They're like, you know what? November, December.
Did we have a giveaway?
Did we have a giveaway?
I thought you said when we were driving home today, somebody wanted us to give something away.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yeah. What are we giving away?
I'm excited about that.
What are we giving away?
We are giving away a Keto Chow Reboot bundle.
Yes. So if you didn't see, we did a video on like what was in it, and turns out what we had isn't what was actually in it.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
I didn't look to see what were the extra flavors that we were missing out of ours.
I'm sure Chris and Miriam are going to tell
us. But it's the awesome things that you saw in the bundle, but there's also more.
Yeah.
And we're giving away one of those bundles. Yeah. So that if you're like, you know what? The last part of December is kicking my butt officially, and I've got to start over in January. We've gotten a lot of messages this week about people that are like, man, I am coasting on fumes. I need to restart
right now.
I'm coasting on fumes into January. Mm-hmm. Don't worry. We just restart.
Yep.
That's what's so great about January.
That's right.
I love January.
So later on in the stream, we're going to give away one of those Keto Chow Reboot bundles, which is, it's a package. There's a bunch of different, like,
all kinds of flavors,
and you get this.
But you get the blender bottle,
and you get a towel, and you get a headband, and then there's a ebook that you can download And it's got recipes and things like that. And you have Bronson is doing it as well as Chef Taffney. So really,
how excited
really cool.
is this?
So let's say hello to everybody.
Yes.
So Chris said round 2. Jason's here. Kim is here.
This is
Shell
like
is
Street
here.
Fighter.
Lori is here. Sarah
Lori.
is here. Steph is here.
Steph.
Deb is here. Jason Butler said loud and clear. April is
so
here.
glad.
Maureen is here. Renee is here.
I'm so glad to see you
Yay,
guys.
barely hear you all. Oh, let me turn up that because when I restarted everything, it messes with the volume. For some reason, this thing doesn't want to hold the volume right.
It doesn't want to hold anything right. It's like, no.
Well, we also did have to set the computer up after
2020 computer.
Yeah. Natalie's what is it? Natalie's.
I'm not reading where you're reading. Can you put
right here?
Natalie's.
It's Natalie from Arkansas.
Tone ear.
Yeah. Jennifer's
Natalie's
here.
Tone
Emily's here. Donna is here. Patty Epps is here.
I feel like Eartha Kitt. She is like the hottest Batgirl I think ever.
Yeah.
That's or Catwoman rather. I think Eartha Kitt was the best Catwoman. What
Deb
do you guys
said,
think?
Happy New Year Eve, Rachel and Joe. I'm in Florida, loving your warm weather versus colder and rain in North Carolina.
I'm so glad you're here, Deb.
Yeah.
It has been. Now we did get a couple of cold days.
We had a couple of cold days. Camping was perfect. So we had the first night. It was really cold. And then it was cold at night, but kind of warm during the day. The boys went in the water. Rachel went in the water.
I went in the water.
Days, even though the water was warmer than the air temperature. The water was between 72 and 74 degrees, and the air temperature was in the 60s.
If you stayed in the water, you were fine.
Yeah.
If you got out of the water, that's when you were sorry.
We also learned that Anthony has a little bit of a fire problem when it comes to camping.
Man, he was like, "Are you done with your paper plate?
Yeah.
Let's burn it."
I got up there and I ran to Walmart to get something because we decided we were going to do all our food shopping once we got up there.
It was so much better.
And they still had some. I'm notorious for like one of those day after Christmas, go get all of the gift baskets.
Can I share my favorite thing when you are ready?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Well, anyway, I got a whole bunch of razors. They had the Dollar Shave Club razors where you got like 6 razor heads.
Which we need because I could grow my own pajama pants.
We need special ones for you so that I don't use your razor.
I could grow my own. This is my leg hair. This isn't even a coat. This is just 5 days camping.
So I got a bunch of boxes, and Anthony's like, "Oh, I want to burn all those." So yeah, we had a nice warm fire every night, and we sat around and playing card games around the fire. It was really awesome. So you want to show what you got? What I got you?
Okay, so
this was a surprise find I found.
Surprise find, but I think my favorite present, because I want to hear from you guys. What was your favorite present for Christmas? What was your favorite thing that you got this holiday season?
Stephanie said she's officially starting the Keto Chat Challenge tomorrow.
Yes. I've got to practice the workout starting tomorrow because I'm telling you.
We don't start till January 4th.
I know, but I need some practice because I'm not good at different, I've got to work on doing a sit-up. I don't do it right. I never do it right. I have kids that show me how to do it right.
Dawn said starting January, carnivore per my husband's request.
Joe got this the day after Christmas.
Yeah,
now,
I ran to Walmart and got paper plates. We got a whole 2 years worth of paper plates.
There was no way on earth I was getting that Dyson thing, even though it looks super cool. But the kids have to go to college. That's just it. It was like the hairdryer for mom, or we go ahead and make that car payment.
Right.
So so we found this, which is like a 2-in-1. Mm-hmm. It is a hairdryer and a brush. But usually I get the little ones and it's not got enough air in it to actually dry my hair. This one was awesome. So it's normally $50, but because it had a bow on it.
Let me have this box. This little bow.
$25.
Made it 50%. This little taped on black bow made it 50% off.
This was Christmas. So $25.
Gotta love day after Christmas sales.
So keep an eye out if you're like, I'm looking for something, because we always joke that there's no reason for me to even get my hair blown out when I go to the hairdresser because I can never get my hair the same 2 times. So I have high hopes that 2 times.
Rachel's been using it in the camper with no mirror, and her hair's been awesome.
Caleb has been using it
with no mirror.
Caleb's used it. It's lovely. $25.
Heather said, I remember that coat.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is the coat that I wore to Oma. Are you still needing this coat? Is it still blizzard weather there, Heather?
Let's see. Lisa said my son got me a new coffee maker. Chris said I got a gooseneck lamp and a model rocket box. By far the best present I've gotten all year.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Shauna said my nephew and my girlfriend found me a round deck of cards made in England in 1950s. I have over 250 decks of cards.
I did not know that about you, Shauna. How cool is that? Do you know you share that in common with Anthony? He loves different decks of cards
and Monopoly games.
Yeah, and Monopoly games.
We started collecting Unos. We like Uno.
I got him Monopoly for cat lovers.
Yeah.
It was really cute because all of the little Monopoly pieces are like crazy cat ladies like me.
Annie said I got a remote start for my truck. Maitreya said on Solstice I got a gift set from Redmond plus a sea crystal bag. Awesome spouse award earned.
Heck yes. Oh my gosh. A keeper for sure.
Erica got a 2020 MacBook Air. Did you get the new one with the M1 chip? That thing is awesome. I can't wait for them to put that M1 chip into the 16-inch MacBook because I need 4 ports for my USB-C. But Anthony and Rachel both got the MacBooks and love them.
Keto Countess says it's already the new year here in Japan, but I am glad to be celebrating with you. Well, happy New Year.
That's awesome.
My friend Suzanne is there.
Phil got the Dyson Airwrap for Christmas, but it's on back order.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Shauna got a Baby Yoda blanket and a 3D pillow.
Oh my gosh. I love Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda everything.
Linda said we pulled names and I was expecting a $20 gift, but my children surprised me with a new bed and multiple bed sets.
Okay, those kids, keep those kids. Those are good kids. Wow, that is an awesome Christmas.
Lucy said we only got gifts for the children this year. My favorite gift was sweet hugs from my nephews and video of my niece saying thank you.
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
I love that. Okay, so here is, I hope my nephews are not watching this, but my mom actually knew what games that my nephews wanted this year.
Don't say this.
Not me. So she actually went and grabbed them for me, and I gave her the money for it. And then they opened it up, and I'm telling you, both of them were like, Aunt Rachel, Uncle Joe, this is the best present. Thank you. I'm going to enjoy this so much. And I'm like, I really don't deserve this hug.
I don't feel bad at all because
I don't deserve this hug.
We did all the shopping for your mother.
My mom deserves this hug.
Yeah, but for years, we did all the shopping.
I mean, I took it.
Yeah.
I took it and I didn't look back.
Chris said, what, no mirror in the camper? Fix that, dude. We have a mirror, but when you have 2 boys with you, like usually it's Rachel and I, like the bathroom door doesn't even have to get closed unless you're doing a certain thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're kind of like bathroom hogs, we found out.
It's good though. Well, they both have long, lustrous hair.
Yeah.
I can't grow my hair like my children
said, Rachel,
can.
You are the best shopper. I'm sorry, I have to take credit for that.
I know.
I came home with that thing. Rachel didn't even get up and go with me the day after Christmas.
Let me tell you though, no one can open up and put into groups those after Christmas gift packages like me.
No.
Nobody can organize it and put it back into the pantry. And it's so funny. I mean, God is so good. We're always down to the last bottle of body wash between the 4 of us for the end of the year. Mm-hmm. And thank you, Lord, December 26th rolls around and it's like, we can shower.
Yeah, because we get all our body wash.
Thank you, Lord.
All our paper plates for the year.
Paper plates.
And actually, we probably got enough for 2 years.
I hope you guys like reindeers because you're going to be looking at
everything
that.
we have is Christmas. It's the only time we will buy that stuff.
Or
they don't
Halloween.
do paper towels anymore.
No.
Like we used to get all our paper towels, and I think the paper towel companies got smart and stopped doing like Christmas paper towels.
Tabitha got excited. They got Dentabone.
Oh no, Greenies.
Greenies, that's it, Greenies.
50% off because they had like a little candy cane on the front.
Yeah, candy cane on the front. So she's gonna brush her teeth for a whole year.
Karen got 2 blankets with matching pillows.
I love blankets, and the cozier the better. And I don't know what material they're coming out. It's like every year they're telling the blanket companies softer. We need you softer. And I don't even know what they're making things out of anymore. It's so soft.
Shelly said my favorite was Samsonite luggage and an airline ticket to Washington after our new granddaughter comes.
Oh my gosh, how precious is that?
Cheryl said kids wanted me to give things for my stocking, so I said get me a Lily's chocolate bar at 4505 pork rinds.
Yes.
Couldn't find the pork rinds. Took my Perfect Keto bars out of the freezer.
Nice.
Speaking of Perfect Keto, I did want to mention.
I love me a stocking.
Where is that? So Perfect Keto launched yesterday some brand new electrolytes.
Yes.
So we didn't get them yet. He said that obviously the mail is just taking forever right now to get things. So they did send us some. But this is what they are. Each serving, there's 4 flavors: black cherry, lemon lime, pink lemonade, and watermelon. And I believe it is $32.99.
Okay.
Per tub. You can use our discount code, which is 2krazyketos. That gets you 15% off, but I believe that's a one-time only code per email. And then each serving, it's sweetened with stevia, and each serving has 600 milligrams of potassium.
Okay.
So if you wanted something with maybe a little bit more potassium, if you want to try something else other than the Redmond or the other ones, Perfect Keto has an option, and it's pretty good at $32.99. Again, we haven't tried it yet. They're sending it to us.
You didn't say there was what was
and
the flavors?
And it's 45 servings: watermelon, lemon, lime, pink lemonade, and black cherry.
What would you be most interested to taste?
Watermelon. I love watermelon.
Right out of the back.
Yeah, I love watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah. So.
Pink lemonade can go north or south.
That's right.
Like it is either awesome and I'm all about pink lemonade, or it's like.
Yeah. There's a link down below for them if you're interested. And I just wanted to mention that they came out. Atreya said, Rachel, have you liked the hair being dyed? I've been thinking of going silver
anime white. I love it. My hair has grown. The only thing that's a little bit is that you can't tell how fast my hair is growing.
Yeah. Well, I can see it.
You can see it close up maybe. Is you can see I have roots, and the roots are like more like my coat. But I feel so good because, like it or lump it, it's me. And I feel like I always was afraid to fully be me. I know that sounds weird because I'm a nut, and you're like, well, I mean, has she ever held back? Yes, I've always been afraid of showing my true gray hair.
Right.
And now that I'm out there, baby, and I like it. I like it, and you don't have to worry about dyeing it in the future. Like we were camping for 5 days, and my hair was what it was, and I wasn't worried about it. Whereas in the past, I'd always be like checking the mirror and being like, how many more days do I have on this countdown before I have to do it? You know, or somebody says like, ew, your roots.
Okay. Let's see.
Christy says, I love the hat. Well, thank you. I love a top hat.
Chris said his camper has 4 mirrors.
Ooh. Ours is on the front of like the cabinet door by our bed, but it's not easy to get
Actually, I guess we do. We have 2 in our bedroom, and then there's the one in the bathroom. But yeah, the one in everything was stored in our bedroom because remember, we have a couples camper. It's not really designed to bring 2, adult boys with us. So one of them slept every night on
in the dining room table.
The dining room table, which actually was very comfortable.
Very nice.
It goes out to like a double twin.
Yeah.
And then we bought a full-size blow-up, one of those really tall, luxurious ones, and we would blow it up at night. But the problem was, I'm old. I have to go to the bathroom at night.
Yes, he does.
And when you would put it in, you had
like
this much room between the edge of the mattress and like the entertainment center, so like you have to turn on your side and kind of like shimmy your way down. So I would just try to hold it all night, and finally like 6:30 in the morning I'm like, okay,
I got to.
Either he's getting up or he's just gonna get bounced around a lot. Well, and surprisingly he never woke up.
He did not wake up because he's like me. We can sleep through a hurricane, for real.
You deflated the bed on him this morning and he didn't wake up.
He didn't. I just let the air out and he was just riding it down asleep. but he did say when we were like pumping it up yesterday, Mom, do you ever remember a waterbed? Did you ever have a waterbed? And I was like, no, okay, because I'm not Tom Selleck and I didn't have satin sheets.
I had a waterbed.
And of course
I had a waterbed and I was single.
He was like, yeah, I had a waterbed when there was not even a reason to have a waterbed. But I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't understand a waterbed.
It was comfortable.
Did you?
But
have a
I
waterbed?
had 2 different kinds.
Did you like it?
I had the one that was like a regular waterbed.
It was like a deflating air mattress.
That one, but I don't know. That one was good. But then I had the one where it it was before you had like the one where you dial in what is that thing now? The Serta one where you dial in the Sleep Perfect.
Okay.
So they had a waterbed like that, but instead of air tubes inside of it, it was water tubes. It was individual tubes, and you can fill them up more or less. And then there was a foam that went around it.
We would get a divorce. Okay. Do you know how much shifting I have to do to get my legs under my leg pillow?
Well, the other one though was like isolated. Whereas the regular waterbed,
like
if you moved on one side, it was like a giant wave.
We'd be like Lucy and Desi.
Shell said, did you do geocaching while camping? Yes, we did.
Thank you so much for you guys suggesting that. That was so much fun.
Anthony found the first one.
He did.
And then we did a couple at the state park.
Yes, because I love the fact that the state park has to be involved in this at that point, right? Like, I don't think that was a person. I think that was the park.
One of them is the state park, and then there's other one that people put it.
Anthony
wanted to set up a geocache at the bottom of the spring.
Of the spring, where the aquifer, where
the water comes out. He's like, I want to go all the way down. He wanted to free dive through the cave because
he could have done it.
And he wanted to put it at the bottom. I'm like, you can't do that. Like, nobody's going to be able to get it.
So I am like watching with a mask as Tarzan just swims down, and he can hold his breath for a really long time. And he's like way down at the bottom of this cavern. And he says, I'm going to go into the cave. Like the under the rock, under the water cave. And I'm like, oh, no. And there he goes. He's like waving and like going where I can't see him anymore. And it was scaring me so bad.
Jason said the best thing I got this year was watching my grandson get excited about opening presents.
Isn't that the best? Because kids make Christmas the best.
That's right.
I love them getting
Brandon
excited.
said the wife and I got AirPods Max. Oh, I am jealous.
Ooh,
I am jealous. Those things look awesome. People are like, why are they so expensive? But from what
they're worth
they're
it.
not made out of plastic.
No.
Like, they're like well built. He said, I also got the wife a bed jet. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
Steph said, I forgot the other stove being favorite gift. Also got a new microwave.
Okay, so yes, I saw your new stove, and I got excited thinking about all of the things that I'm going to get to see you cook on that stove, because you have the best recipes, the best meals. I love it. I want to see all the cool things that you're going to make. And also, it's funny that you say microwave, because I have been working on about 15 different recipes that's coming out. I post a recipe, at least one recipe, every single day in my Instagram stories, but I started saving them.
We're going to start putting them on the website. She's been working on these that we had, but we never put them on the website. They're things that we just had like written down, but never did anything with them.
But I've gotten some emails from people who are like, hey, I'm a worse cook than you. Could you make it even simpler?
I don't know if that's possible.
I know. There is nobody. They think they're worse than me, but that's not true. And I thought, well, what would be easier than a microwave?
That's right.
Microwave is easy. So we've got some microwave recipes coming out.
Maitreya said I didn't get a PS5. Oh. Neither did I.
None of us did.
He said, oh, that was a big skip.
Uh-oh.
Heather said, I bought a water bed with my very first paycheck when I was 14.
And was it awesome? Was it like everything that
Chris said,
I know people who loved them.
Chris said we should have put the inflatable mattress under the trailer.
That would have been funny. Are you ready for the weekend? What was that one that we just recently watched with Bill Murray, and they put the guy out on the bed on the lake? Was it? What was it?
That? It was the camp.
It was Meatballs.
Yes.
It was Meatballs, and the camp counselor always wakes up like floating on the lake.
He said, since it was skipped, I love you, Joe. My favorite Christmas present this year was getting to North Carolina to visit the grandkids. That is
awesome.
Chris said, I used one of my favorite Christmas presents to film a drone tour of the Keto Chow warehouse. Posted it 2 hours ago.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
That is awesome.
Honestly, Chris is becoming quite the drone pilot.
Yeah.
You need to catch up.
Navigating through his house.
Yeah. But I will say, Joe practiced a lot this week, trying to get a little bit better. You didn't crash anything.
No, I didn't crash anything.
Which I was very super proud.
And I got my new drone from the insurance company, where the insurance company paid me, and I got my new drone today from DroneWorks, and they were awesome. They even sent me some ND filters and the new props that don't make as much noise.
Which is nice.
Let's see. Renee said, how did the Perfect Keto electrolytes compare to Keto Chow electrolytes?
Not sure yet.
Seems like Keto Chow would be better quality and more to them. Okay, well, they're going to be completely different. So the Keto Chow electrolytes are literally just, they're electrolytes. They're salt, minerals. That's what it is. There's no flavor. They're salty. There's no sweetener. These are like getting the Redmond ones.
Yeah, like a drink.
Drinking. What is the one that we used to get all the time? Ultimas, things like that. So they're sweet with stevia. They all have some artificial or natural sweeteners in them. So very, very different. Like if you want something on the go, keto chow is the way to go. This is,
I just like to get to
have
business.
A drink. Like right now, like I'm drinking the Redmond electrolyte.
Yeah,
so I want to have something other than water.
Yep.
This becomes my bridge. I'm getting electrolytes, but it also has a nice lemon lime flavor to it.
Yeah, even when we're fasting, I'll have like a Redmond Relight. But when I want electrolytes fast, like I just want to get to business, I could just do a squirt in my mouth of the Keto Chow electrolyte drops. I love it.
Just said my wife and I still have the same waterbed we got when we got married 35 years ago, and we wouldn't trade it for anything.
Okay, so that's a big difference for mattresses because we've had 2 mattresses since we got married.
That's right.
Because after a while, even after you flip the mattress, it doesn't do anything.
Steph said we had 2 different waterbeds. I like one, but not the other.
Okay, so remember after we lost weight, we had to get a new bed.
That's right.
Because we actually had the big hole. We were in 2 potholes where we used to be.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
We should have taken more pictures.
Karen said, I miss having a waterbed. Sharon said, Santa got me a waterbed when I was 16 years old.
I had a friend that he loved his waterbed. Like, he was not trading that for anything.
Minnie, North Carolina fan said, my son got me airline tickets and I got to spend 8 days with him and his fiance. We had a white Christmas. It was so special.
Wow. That is the best, right? Like, I don't know. These last 5 days, I would not have traded for the world. I got in the car
awesome.
And I had to tell the kids, like, everybody's attitude was awesome. They were old enough. You know, when the kids are little, sometimes they don't really even appreciate.
I was disappointed today, though.
My earring fell off. 2020. Why were you disappointed?
Because I was promised something by you, and you didn't do it.
I'm not ready yet.
You promised. You said this was the trip. This was the trip where Rachel was going to learn how to empty the black tank.
And we did not.
And she wouldn't come do it. I'm like, I was going to film it.
She
walked over and she saw me pull the thing and she's like, oh no. She was like, I love you more now. I love you more now than I've ever loved you, seeing that you have to do this.
That's a lot. 4 adults. 5 days.
Well, it wasn't really for adults because I had my normal, like, I'm on a trip, can't do this thing.
No.
So, well, I'm just saying, like, I wasn't one of the 4 adults using that.
Move along, Mr. Stauffer.
Matreya said, meatballs. I saw Hungry Heath post the air fryer cheese stuffed meatballs. May have to try those out. We love stuffed meatloaf.
I love stuffed meatloaf. And I love stuffed burgers. And I want to try the meatballs.
Kabuto said we ended up keeping our waterbed frame and put a select comfort mattress, and it works great. And now we still have the stylish bookcase mirror headboard. That's awesome.
I love that. We do have, Joe actually built our bed. I mean,
the frame.
Not the frame. I'm gonna have to take these off.
Take it off.
I'm just gonna do one. I'm just gonna be like renegade like that.
Deb said we have a waveless waterbed with lumbar support. That's what I had.
But I do like having some storage behind our head.
Yeah. Well, I built like a shelf thing, and then it's got like a whole thing that you can shove comforters or something.
But I do remember
we don't do that. We put
waterbeds always had that.
Yeah. They
had some storage.
Something.
Whereas like my bed didn't. It was just like a regular poster bed.
Let's see. Steph said, I'm going to try to make those keto French fries with pork rind crumbs instead of flours and see if it works. May have to play with it a bit. Yeah.
I think it's worth the effort.
Yeah, that would work. Chris said, you have to have a 45-degree elbow on the tank hose so it's clear so that you can see when the black water tank is filled. I have that. And Rachel walked over, looked at it, and she goes, I love you. And I never knew how much I loved you till I saw that you have to do this every other week.
I was like, everybody come hug daddy, but like wash your hands first. Take those gloves off, wash your hands first, and then hug daddy.
Shauna said, you made me wonderful. I have a great idea. People would love your videos. Yeah, Stephanie should do a channel.
Oh my gosh, yes.
April said, Tom and I got a mattress 7 years ago, but since we've lost weight over the past 2 years on keto, we've gotten a new mattress in the next month.
Yeah, you've got to, because it feels like it's not comfortable. I mean, you feel very successful when you are literally like a little kid inside of the puddle hole that was you.
Right.
But it's not comfortable. You don't sleep well with that.
Chris said, potholes in my mattress.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris said, I did realize yesterday that when we go to Costa Rica for the TV show from Maria Emmerich, Dr. Fung, and Dr. Berry, that I'm going to be using my Spanish a lot.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Costa Rica.
Chris said, you wear the gloves so you don't need to wash your hands.
No, we have to wash our hands, hose them off, biohazard suit, and then, yeah.
I actually have an automated, hand sanitizer station in the wet bay.
Yeah.
Like one of those big wall things that's in there so you can just stick your hand in there and grab some sanitizer.
And it's just,
Joe said, I got the variety pack from the new pork rind company. The cinnamon ones are outstanding.
Yeah.
And that bag is single serve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It really tastes like, what did we say that it tastes like? The cinnamon ones. It was, okay, my brain has farted out. It is the cinnamon twirly things that you've got. Churros. Thank you. He could have had me going all night long.
Line Girl said, hey, maybe we could stay live till midnight.
Hey, Vivid J.
Shouldn't be a problem for you, Rachel and Joe. I am exhausted. I had a 4-hour drive and we got up at 5 a.m. We're actually going to get off probably in about 10 minutes.
Churros. Thank you, Chris. Chris wasn't going to leave me hanging.
Well, I didn't leave you hanging. Blondie said midnight Hawaii time, right? Okay, so if you're interested, if you haven't gotten one of those Keto Chow starter bundles, the Reboot bundles, and you want one, go ahead and put hashtag Reboot. And we'll draw that in a little while. Hashtag Reboot.
So 70 says, will there be a Fear Factor video coming out with the boys from this camping trip?
Yes, there will. We actually have one that we have to release first. We were kind of holding off on a couple of videos just because we won't be eating anything for the next month. So we wanted to have a couple of those kind of things. So we have one from our last camping trip and then the one from the boys.
Hopefully
that will be released
it won't scare people from keto if they're like, oh my gosh, I have to eat pickled lips and buttholes if I go on keto. Like, I don't know if keto is for me. Hopefully they won't be just looking at that.
And we actually threw a new twist into this one. We had like a wheel of fortune.
We had a wheel of misfortune.
And so nobody got to choose. We spun the wheel and what it landed on.
Well, except for Anthony. And I feel like he was upset with his pick. There was one that he insisted on for his pick.
Yes.
And we went ahead and honored that because he was participating.
Right.
But I think, what he got, what he thinks he wants, wasn't necessarily what he wanted.
Okay, lots of hashtag reboots.
Yay.
We'll give that a couple more minutes. Chris said, FYI, I did play around with a churro flavor of Keto Chow. It's basically tasted like
Snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Cece said, did she say her brain farted out?
It does that from time to time.
It does that a lot. At least for me, it does.
I have got to get back. You can't even imagine my laundry. There was no Cohen laundry. This is the first state park we've been to in a while.
I don't know how we had like 6 comforters for 4 people.
Well, because I figured you're making a mattress out of one of them.
But we had mattresses.
No, I mean the one for the booth, for the dining room table. They were just sleeping on that flat thing.
Okay.
But yeah, there is so much laundry. We may have no underwear for weeks.
Well, we even went to the laundry
buy new ones
halfway through. I've never seen people generate laundry like
we can generate
boys.
Laundry like dicks. 14
Lucy
layers,
said,
all of them wet.
When I tried Snickerdoodle Keto Chow for the first time, I kept thinking it's a great substitute for horchata.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're totally right.
Chris said no coin lingerie. How did you guys survive? Oh.
Yeah. No Quinn
Well,
lingerie.
what we did was this particular campground does not have any washers, so we went over to like one of those little coin laundry places, and we did the drop-off service, $1 a pound. But our children decided that, hey, you guys are going to go do laundry. Let me give you everything that is wet. You get charged by the pound.
Yeah, so it was just
so I dropped off 30 pounds of laundry, but I picked up 15 pounds of laundry.
Well, you know what's cute is that because you know the scale. Okay, so first of all, right now, tomorrow is January 1st. I'm gonna tell you to do something that you may be like, no way can I do that. Don't get on the scale tomorrow. Just don't.
Yeah.
You've got plans. You know what you want to do. You want to reboot. You want to get back in the game. Fresh piece of paper is what January 1st is. Do not get on that scale and cause yourself to get depressed or have an obstacle to getting right. Because if I get on the scale and then I get sad, it's going to push back my exercise, my meal prep, like everything is going to be pushed back hours while I get over my meeting with the Satan, the scale.
I'm going to move this over here so we can...
But what was cute was, just like we kind of do on the actual scale, Joe is trying to set the just giant thing of laundry down super gently. Like somehow it will weigh less if he presents it in this fashion. I mean, it's like, it's 30 pounds of laundry.
And then instead of giving it to me in a plastic bag, you're giving it to them in that... like laundry hamper, which weighs like 2 pounds, and they're weighing that.
I know, but I'm just saying that, like, you were just like, oh, it's not so heavy. He's putting it down, and it's like, still 30 pounds.
Do you want to go ahead and do this giveaway?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I want to keep it.
Are you ready?
Oh, okay. All right, we have to, because I really want that extra headband. You're not getting that headband. That's my headband.
Ready?
Yes.
Roll it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
The winner's
Shanta! Shanta! Shanta says, I'm having my daughter hide my scale again until March 1st. Why not? Why not? You don't need it if we're doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. Okay? If we're doing the right thing, there will be a right result.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
Shauna, do me a favor. Send me your shipping information and everything. I think that's all crazy. Shipping information, phone number, as well as the email address that you want on file. If you're not on file with Keto Chow, I will send that off to them, and they will send it out to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Shauna. Donna said, whoa. Where'd that go? Donna said, I thought you were only allowed to do it once.
Oh, the hashtag reboot?
It takes out anything that's more than one, if that's what you're wondering. You can put it as many times as you want, but it only gives everybody one roll.
One roll.
That's the way it works. How many times are you allowed to do reboot? People are doing it a million times.
Yeah, but it will only do it once.
Yeah, it'll only do one.
For somebody who's I can't type fast enough.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when I'm typing things and then it's like happy birthday. Like I haven't even spelled it correctly.
Yep.
It would be like
Reboot. Chris said, Shell, what is it? I don't know what Chris put up something there. What is that? Raul and Michelle said, I love the headband of awesomeness with your hat.
Yeah, so this is the headband that comes with the Reboot package.
Yep.
But Joe's not getting it. I'm already claimed it, and I get to wear it.
Why?
Because I like it, and I tend to sweat on my forehead a lot. You need to almost wear a hat. There's nothing to block the sweat.
Okay, so we're starting to get the stream bit rate is slower down.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you pay for it with Bitcoin? Is that a bit rate thing? Did you not pay the internet bill?
I don't know. I don't know
either.
I mean, I pay. I don't use Bitcoin, but yeah, I don't want us to start. Oh,
excellent.
Now it's back to excellent connection.
And we're back. Welcome back to 2020. We weren't good, terrible.
We weren't, buffering or anything like that. Lisa said, I want to stop tracking, but I have an 800-day login streak on MyFitnessPal.
Buff the wood.
Just log in, just log in.
Yeah.
Chris said, if you pay with Bitcoin, it'd be really expensive.
Ooh, okay, so the foam roller. That's the only other thing I have to get.
Okay.
I need to go get my
towel.
Oh, you can use a towel. Just any towel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll accomplish the same thing.
Okay.
Are you planning on using that foam roller for more than the next 7 days?
My goal is I am exercising this year. This is happening. Every day, some form of exercise and not just flapping my gums. Not just chewing.
But Trey said, thanks for hosting. It means a lot to have community.
It does. And, we're back home and we're back in it. And I'm sorry that we did take a 5-day, just shut down.
We needed it.
But we needed it, and we are ready for 2021. And we really feel like our whole family really kind of feels repurposed.
Yep.
Our desire is to help people, families, live longer, enjoy every single day of their life, and just know that they're not alone and that they're precious.
That's right.
So whatever we got to do to get that message across, brace yourself. 2021 is going to be the year, okay?
So, okay.
David J said, is this a vegan one? Oh, yes. This is absolutely... No animals. I don't even think even normal materials.
Where did we get that? We got that at Express,
were harmed.
right?
Express, yes. Yeah. It's like it's plastic hair.
He said, guaranteed. When this is over, we have one more DTPY workout for this miserable year. Shauna said it's getting darker by the minute.
It was dark at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was time to hit the old dusty trail, and it was no, it's 6 o'clock.
I know.
I'm tired. I gotta
really,
go to bed.
Really weird.
Okay, so here was the coolest thing, but also a parenting low for us. We discovered Caleb had only ever watched Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull and had missed all 3 other Indiana Jones movies.
So we watched that each night.
So we rectified that quick. Fast. And
when I went to Walmart, I got a great deal on a DVD bundle.
$2.
On a movie. $2.
$2.
For I love World War II movies. And
yes,
it was, what was it, The Fury?
I was just so thankful that it wasn't sad.
There was
good.
You had The Fury, and the other one was Monument Men.
Monuments
which
Men.
We have never seen. And it
was
really, really good. If you haven't
really
seen
nice.
Monuments Men, go see that movie with George Clooney. Really, really good movie.
Has anybody else in here seen Wonder Woman 1984?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. You guys watched it without me.
I could not wait, and it was so stinking good. But I just want to know, is there any other Wonder Woman fans in the house right now? Because that's my goal. Okay, this is just a side. I'm sharing what I've only shared with Joe, and this is crazy talk right here. I intend to get into some sort of form of Wonder Woman costume by October of 2021.
You can fit
not embarrassed.
You can fit in that.
Not embarrassed. I need to exercise.
Heather said they started watching it and then shut it off. Shell said, OMG, we'd only seen the bad one. How did that happen? Indiana Jones was awesome.
I know, because Crystal Skull is terrible.
It's okay.
Well,
it was needed.
I don't understand what they were looking for. Everything other that they were looking for, it always seemed plausible.
Right.
It was an actual thing. I mean, when he went into Stargate, I was watching Stargate. I love Stargate, but I don't want my Indiana Jones on the Stargate team.
Jason said, get yourself a lacrosse ball for rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Massage your muscles you didn't even know you had. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of them.
I need to do that. Joe has a lot of balls.
Linda said, days are getting longer little by little. Yay, I hate darkness. I like it dark late.
Not this dark.
But I do not like it light in the morning. I can't stand the fact that the sun's up at 5:36 in the morning. I don't want it. I want it to be sunny when I am ready to get up, at 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30, maybe 7:30. But I don't like it when it's dark, when it's light at 5 a.m. and I'm not ready to get up because the sun is beaming in my bedroom.
You know who's probably the most happy that we're back is my mother.
Oh, yeah.
Who took care of
Tabitha.
The entire farm. She was out feeding chickens, and she was walking dogs, and she was wrangling cats. And oh my goodness. Roscoe is so grounded right now. Do you know that he
was good the whole time we were gone?
He was good the entire time that we were gone. He waited until Joe and I were home. I had put everything away and cleaned up the house and sat down, and I thought, what is that smell? Do you know he went and found Joe's belt and pooped on it? He pooped on his belt.
He didn't poop on the belt. He pooped in the middle of it.
He
didn't actually touch it. I'm like, but yeah, he was like,
you left me. You left me, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. Joe didn't care for Wonder Woman. A lot of people loved it, though.
Joe! It was so good. I'm afraid my Joe would not like it as much.
I have to watch it.
It was good.
Okay.
She's awesome.
Shell said you can always start with a Wonder Woman swimsuit. That way, it's not so revealing in October.
I probably need to start with a Wonder Woman hoodie now.
Chris said I poop on belts all the time. What's the big deal?
Yeah. Especially if you're dissatisfied. Like, nothing says that you're dissatisfied with your day like pooping on a belt.
Yeah, everybody's saying Roscoe is mad.
And yes. Thankfully, though, he doesn't do what your mother's cat does when she leaves.
When my mom used to go away.
Continue education
She had this cat. She would go away. She'd go on a retreat or she'd go on for CCE credits. And she would come home. Her cat would jump up on the bed.
Full eye contact.
Look at her and then pee.
How do you like that? What do you think about that?
Cats are spiteful.
They are. Tabitha was just glad to see us.
Yeah. Okay, I am starting to yawn because I'm tired.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Joe. You muffled the yawn and it made me yawn.
All right.
Sorry. We are going to get off. We want to wish everybody a happy new year.
We can do this. 2021. We've proven if you've gotten to this point in 2020, we've got 2021. It's only going to get better.
That's right.
We're going to really enjoy this next year, but we're going to have to do it one day at a time and not alone. We're not going to try to do this I am not trying to do this by myself. We're going to do this together, and 2021 is going to be an awesome year because you're going to be here, and we're going to get even healthier together, and we're going to love this life that God's given us. And we're glad you're here.
Yep. So, have a good night, everyone.
Happy New Year!
Bye.